Yeah. Young Gerald. Yeah. Yeah. Die line with the boom pow. Every week now I switch to a new style. Sweet 12s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in the news now. Yeah. Lead a club with a few now. Just some Hollywood and they do. I'm in the mood.
Hey. Hey. Can you hear me? You can hear me through the game?
It's Dak Prescott's Cowboys going up against Ryan's Falcons.
Hello.
Thank you very much, Larry. EA Sports.
You can hear me through the game?
The National Football League is here and
yes, I am. Yes, sir.
A few moments ago, it was
I learned my lesson the first time.
The Falcons making their way out of the tunnel to the delight of this.
I'm gonna teach you something this time, nigga.
These guys get set to do battle with Dak Prescott.
I'm gonna teach you something.
And the Dallas Cowboys.
How to run his ball back.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Yay! I see you got a Leonard this time.
As he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
I see you got a Leonard this time, though. Nope.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2017 for Zeke Elliott, a mixed bag.
Oh, that.
Play, would he not play? Well, he missed the 6 games from weeks 10 to 15. He still finished, though, Charles, 10th in the league in rushing.
Just tells you about the talent that he has and how explosive he is and what he brings to the table. Look, he averaged 98 yards per game, 98.3 to be exact.
A heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. 3rd and long for Prescott. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh, no pick.
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
But one thing's for
no
sure.
way.
And you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work
Nope,
out.
I'm playing safe.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Don't worry about it. I play defense right now. Because I gave it up. I'm not going to give it to you that easy.
Time with Devontae Freeman. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now, saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Now Ryan, he completes it to Julio Jones. And
Julio Jones.
But not before they're inside the 25. A phrase we said a lot last year, Ryan to Jones for a Falcon first down. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Open space inside the 10.
Wow. I hate that dude. I can't get my tackles down.
Freeman taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Wow. It's still not different. Still the same.
To kick it away.
I'm not broadcasting.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So the Cowboys
respect
offense
that.
coming back out. after the excitement of that 13-3 year, the
You're not getting no
NFC
fumbles
East
in this
title
game.
2016, they fell back to earth in 2017. It still finished.
No, the scoring differential was a big telltale about the difference between 2016 and 2017. They were plus 150. That means tighter games can go either way, and not enough of them went in down.
Again, it's Elliott. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the
Yep.
line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Prescott from the gun.
Oh my God! Throw it right to him.
It's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And his guys
I
are
threw it
going to
right
take
to
over
him.
at
What
the
the hell?
31-yard line. Falcons taking over on offense in just a second. And, you know, this year ended in disappointing fashion now.
Damn right I
Last
wanted
year was
this.
the ultimate version of heartbreak. But if you're a Falcon fan, was this one was tough to swallow as well, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because let's be honest about it. Losing in the Super Bowl, I don't care how you lose, you were in the Super Bowl. You were playing for it all. This team was supposed to be as good or better. Ultimately ended up 10-6, found their way in the playoffs, but didn't get the deep run as they had the year before. So you're exactly right. For Falcons fans, that's a tough one. But this is a team that's built to be good for a long time.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on third and a tough 9.
So,
And
all
the
right,
defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. On third down, Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on fourth down here. They'll run it. Freeman. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up first and goal. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing
What happened?
the line
I
of
was sleeping.
scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards.
I was sleeping on the play.
It appears that he's been waiting all
No,
day
I don't leave
long
the game.
to get
I
out
don't
here
quit.
and take off.
I'm not a quitter.
They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it third and goal. Now it's Ryan. And this is going to be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. Fourth and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan.
Yeah!
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back to the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game. I know you were there calling it offense. defensively, though, impressive on both
It
sides.
certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk about the offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles? The backup quarterback turned MVP, 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, and of course, the big one receiving on the Philly special.
Quite a story. As you and I were talking about off air, it was just a fluid game, not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly the type of game the NFL needed for the audiences at home watching the game, and of course, people in attendance. A really well-played game.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. On third down, it's Prescott. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
I don't have 0.
First down as he's marked down just shy of the 20.
I heard that.
Gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Don't be taking meth, Ivory. Yeah, Michigan.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down.
You think I don't?
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Here's Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Prescott to throw it. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up second down. They'll throw again. Prescott. Drops it underneath to Elliott. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that,
Get off
how
me.
tough is it for the
That's what
defense
you do.
to account
You
for
get
a
off me.
running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Well, they tried to swing it on left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackle.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Here's Elliott. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now, before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
No, you won't.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
No, you're not getting that.
Up there, it's It's incomplete. Jason
Who was that throwing it to
Garrett
then?
to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Well, before the possession switches here, I had written down that I wanted to talk about some of the awards this past season in the NFL. We know Brady was the MVP, but Todd Gurley, Offensive Player of the Year.
How about that for a bounce back? Many
Wow.
were questioning whether he'd had a sophomore slump the season before, didn't even get to 1,000 yards, was a dominant force in 2017. How about his teammate Aaron Donald on the defensive side? He took home Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, very impressive. They had both sides of the ball. Sean McVay deserving, I think you would agree, of Coach of the Year. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath.
Come on.
Just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason.
I did
before we
that.
change the possession
Use your
here.
pick.
Now, caution, many of these guys could be resigned, I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position. He's going to be coveted around the league. Quarterback-needy teams. Case Keenum had a big year. Could he move? But how about running backs?
No, I didn't.
Le'Veon Bell, Dion Lewis, some pass catchers. Jimmy Graham, Jarvis Landry, Sammy Watkins. And about the guy who goes and gets quarterbacks, DeMarcus Lawrence had a monster year for Dallas last season.
Yeah, a lot of big names that could be out there as free agents. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, a guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
I don't know what that was.
Loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take
Come on, Dad. You want to catch that, bro.
At the 49-yard line. I want to give a hat tip real quick, Charles, to J.J. Watt before the possession switches here. Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year. They totaled up how much he helped raise for hurricane relief. $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey, which really hit the Houston area in a big way, and his original goal was $200,000. So congratulations to J.J. Watt and all the people who participated. And Greg Olsen of the Panthers, Benjamin Watson of the Ravens, both tight ends, also nominated and finalists for the most prestigious award as determined by the NFL, the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award.
They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. From midfield now, here's Ryan. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Pick
Chidobe
3. Is it pick 3? Pick 3.
Switching hands here in just a second. And, you know, Tom Brady, just to go off.
You know
on a
what?
tangent
Fuck
for a
it. I'm
second,
going
they
out for
lost
it.
the Super
Fuck it.
Bowl. But third MVP this past
I'm just
season.
gonna do it.
and
Shit.
What he did at age 40.
Get down there,
something,
get down
right,
there.
Charles?
Absolutely phenomenal. Ended up beating out Todd Gurley, the running back for the Los Angeles Rams. But he would have traded it for a Super Bowl win, don't you think? How
Oh,
about
damn.
9 NFL MVPs to play in the Super Bowl that same season? 0-9.
Yeah.
Maybe all the way back to Kurt Warner in, what, 1999, where he won the double?
We were going over that stat earlier. That is hard to believe.
But he would have been the MVP had the Patriots pulled that one out.
Yeah, he still has 5 rings, though. 5 Super Bowl titles for Brady. On second down, Prescott again. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a third down. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. Prescott on 3rd and 2. Hard throw, incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back.
What?
He coughs it up. Loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
Yeah, catch it out of bounds.
Right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and if he gets those shoulders right, that pass will go from incomplete to complete.
A pretty nice, strong run, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. From the gun, it's Ryan. Drops it off for Coleman. And they get 14 yards there and a 1st down.
I think of Tevin Coleman as a really good combo back. He can run it, but in terms of being a 3rd down back, I think he ranks with the best in the league.
So good at leaking out of the backfield. Ryan finding him there for the Falcons first.
Yeah, dude.
Now Ryan on 1st down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, Ryan. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
What the heck, man?
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll run for it. It's Freeman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
That's a lot.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
Shut up.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there.
Blitz coming and down he goes. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL.
You can't have it yet.
And it's a presentation of EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Andre Roberts now to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because What you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now Ryan on second down. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
How? Because I was in front of you. That's how.
Able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
No, not giving it back to you that soon.
3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. He's then against with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might...
Oh, Prescott stripped.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense.
Yeah, why you ramp out the ball again?
Downfield or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Prescott now.
How you drop it? Come on.
Free and brings up fourth down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact.
No, you did it.
As a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know
you
that.
Do that.
They're going
for
it on fourth. Prescott now from the 50.
You hit me. You hit me.
Get the sack, down he goes. Brooks Reed in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And here now come the Falcons. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football.
Julio Jones won fast enough this
time.
time.
But you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Here's Ryan to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. Again, Ryan. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And they pick up the 1st down on a 4th down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on 3rd down, or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well, but boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
They come up in an offset eye. They'll look to run with Freeman. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Freeman. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense so far on third down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman from a yard out. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. 2nd down now after the incompletion. Prescott going for the deep ball. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you play man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Throwing, Prescott. He's going to let this one go deep. So they took a shot there on 3rd down.
What are you doing?
Now it's 4. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4. They're going to try and throw.
Oh my God, how the hell?
Intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And this return's going to go backwards about 8 yards, but the
Shut up.
is good, and they have the football. Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the 3rd. After the interception, here's Ryan. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. On 1st down, Ryan. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 36.
Oh my God.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
Let's go.
come on, capitalize on this one.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Touchdown.
And he
That's
couldn't
the thing.
quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Prescott from the gun. That was not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play.
Come on!
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Bryant, the lone receiver left. Prescott now on second down. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard
Oh,
line.
what are you doing?
Get it down to the 2-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what are your
Shut up, nigga. Don't tell me
you
what to
about
do.
going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, 4th quarter. You're going. Desperation time. Prescott on full. That's to his running back. Complete. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you, because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone.
That's
There's
crazy.
got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we can get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Levine Toilolo, the tight end, is intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Oh.
Here's another interception. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And he takes this
Yeah!
into the
It's about
end
fucking
zone.
time.
Cowboy defense has a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you, go into your shot.
I still missed the field goal.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell
I'm
your
not good
backs
at
to make sure
those.
you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation.
Don't get mad because you got intercepted.
To them.
That'll be taken in the end zone. He'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Atlanta now coming out
Stop
on the
your
field.
complaining. I got my score, all right? It's not 17, it's 19.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking deep downfield.
Oh!
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Just Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected?
Nope, not today.
He's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Very difficult night for the guys on offense. They've got to be looking at each other in the huddle and on the sidelines. How are we going to find some open space to complete a pass and find open room to run? This defense all night long has squeezed down the passing lanes, made plays on the football. It's really been a thing of beauty for them. He's got to figure all day long prepping for the game. They had to have talked about it again and again. Squeeze passing lanes, and we'll be in great shape.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th. Try it here. He's back to throw. Complete to Jason Witten. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jason Witten, 27 yards. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game.
Yay!
Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all.
Oh, you playing.
When you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Bailey now to kick this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see
What'd you get for talking shit?
It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Hey, all I did is I scored on you.
Ryan wants to throw it. And Jones has it over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Throwing now is Ryan.
Oh!
Get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
20, 10, and
Oh.
he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
I came back. Holy
Those
shit!
free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does.
It's
Read
a
it like
comeback.
book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays just as well.
Yes!
A free safety.
It's the eater of all worlds.
Football, go to it and take it the other way.
Don't try to blame me, nigga.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now. As this
It is me, nigga. What you talking about?
That's fielded in the end zone.
No, you can't get mad because that's me.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22.
Okay, who else is playing? Everybody's asleep.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where you're...
Give me that shit back.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Cheetah Bay Awuzie with a pick. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math.
Nigga, that is me.
Between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it.
Yes, it is.
They try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right
Yeah,
now.
who else is playing? Nobody. Anybody else in here with me?
The Falcons going to use another.
Is anybody else on the game with me?
Their second, so one more chance to start
Exactly.
the clock here, and we'll be back.
Well, okay, I'm cheating.
They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Too bad it is me.
Going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over.
Yeah, I cheated. Nigga, it's just me.
Prescott here to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult
Right.
to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
On second down, Elliott. In a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40.
Okay, it's not me.
On the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Dontari Poe in there to drop him the 7th time tonight. He's gone down. Running with Elliott. And he picks up the first before he's taken down.
Don't nobody else play this game but me.
It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up.
They had to convert there on 4th down, and they ran the football. Major surprise, but they pick it up. Now they've got to really hurry.
And he'll take this down just
They get mad 'cause I came back.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Whatever. Whatever. I'll take my win.
The question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for
I didn't
stats
cheat.
or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL?
I didn't cheat.
Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over.
Ain't nobody playing for me.
Ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up.
All right, and I picked it up. How many times?
78. I think it was in November.
You are a dummy because you think it's somebody else. Yeah, and I came back. Ain't nobody in here. It's just me, yo. You tripping. Okay, whatever. What y'all mad for?
So that'll do it for us. For my
What you
partner,
mad
Charles
for?
Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew.
Why you mad? Why you mad?
Right here on EA Sports.
I'm not cheating.
With that, we say good night, everybody.
There ain't nobody cheating. Nigga, everybody sleeps, so how's somebody playing for me? Damn, you stupid. Shut up, play me again. I'm not cheating. Oh my god, I cheated. Oh my gosh. Whatever. I'm not gonna argue with you. Fuck up.